why are things the way they are? Like most people, they just want to, like hop on the game and
No.
rage bait each other in the group chat and do like, and that's something that I never understood is like the roast sessions, like whenever people like bust each other's balls and like roasts, do like a roast session, right? So that is something that I've never understood, and that leads me to the second thing, which is that if you feel like that obligation to sort of like, oh, I need to have a friend group, or else I'm doing something wrong, because like you see it in like TV shows, like he's a loser with no friends, right? Like I think that does open the gateway to energy vampires, and this idea of like being obligated to have a friend group. It does seem to be a very good way, or like a very easy way for energy vampires to sort of micro loosh, right? Which that's a term that I've given to this stuff, where it's like passive aggressive jokes, like jokes that sort of jab at you, that people make, or it's like, oh, I'm just joking, but they're really like jabbing at you, and you feel like, oh, like why is he, why is he or she, making a joke about me in that way, sort of, making a joke at you, right? So there's like the rage baiting, there's like the roasting, or like the ball busting sessions, where it's like, like we're trying to roast each other, right? Like all of that is, our methods to sort of micro loosh, to sort of loosh you in subtle ways, and you notice that like energy vampires in like friend groups, right? A lot of the times, like they'll prevent you from, like, they'll try to talk you out of doing anything different. They'll try to keep you in the friend group. They'll try to keep you, under control. Right? They'll try to keep you under control. They'll try to, keep you in place instead of advancing, instead of going, and going places. They try. It's almost like most people, if you try to become friends with them, or if you're in a friend group, it's almost like their job is to sort of try to keep you on their level. Is to sort of drag you down to their level anytime you try to advance, anytime you try to do this and that. And this is where you get like the shaming tactics. So oh man, you don't hang out with us anymore. Oh man, you've changed, man. Why don't you do this or that anymore? Like, because you're focused on yourself, because you're trying to advance. You're trying to, ask the big question. You're getting away from the world so you can focus on the silence and actually get insight. And you're not playing their distraction games. You're not playing the micro looshing, the passive aggressive behavior, right? The rage baiting, constantly having to go to events and constantly having to put on a mask and pander to people's emotions, and having people talk behind your back and all this other stuff, and having to constantly deal with the transactional elements, right? Constantly having to sign the contract every time with this person, because you have to fulfill this, this fake role. You have to do this thing to pander to this person's emotions. You have to participate in this event. It's like there's so many boxes that you have to tick in order to just maintain your sort of status in like a friend group or whatever. And so this is why I think I've always been sort of like an outcast in like in school and then like the workplaces or whatever. Like I've never been able to play the game. I've never like playing the game, and playing the game is super exhausting. Like anytime I try to play the part, anytime I try to do the thing, go to the events, or talk to people in the group chat, or try to join the conversation and talk about what other people talk about, I'm just not interested. It's so energetically draining, and that, yet again, that is like a leash harvesting thing, where it's like you're spending so much time distracted with with people that you're not friends with these people because they're they're good people to be friends with. You're just friends with these people because you feel like it's something that you have to do. I think that is most people. I think most people have like a friend group of like 5 or 6 people. I can't even imagine that, like the amount of like energetic maintenance that you have to do to keep track of like 5 or 6 people, dude. Like I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine like having to like pander to the emotions of like 5 or 6 people at once, having to go to the events, having to like hop on the game, go to the group chat. Like it's so to me, it's just really exhausting. And like the majority of friendships are super high maintenance, in my opinion. Right? It's very rare that you get someone who is comfortable being alone, is comfortable living life on their own terms, doing their own thing, right? And so I appreciate like those kinds of people, but like the types of people, the majority of people, which yet again, like the majority of people are either non-player characters, or they're energy vampires that want your loosh. Right, so it's like the majority of those people, and I think that the majority of friendships, they're high maintenance for a reason. I think this is a strategy that this prison planet uses, is that it's like if you have a constant distraction, if you feel, yet again, like if you sign the contract, if you feel like you have a constant sort of obligation to other people, if you feel like you have a constant obligation to, put on a mask and play a part and to be fake, it is kind of weird where it's like you can get along individually with people, but then it's almost like you're sort of like the fifth wheel when you get into a group, right? So that is kind of interesting where it's like the constant sort of maintenance, the constant sort of pandering to emotions, putting having to put on a mask, and then people talk behind your back. So it's like the same people who are nice to people in person, like they're talking shit behind their back. So it's like, oh, and this is like another sort of meme that I've seen, which is like, oh, like there's always the friends who like they talk shit to your face, but they're really nice to you behind your back, and so that means that they're real bros. Why is there that element of just shit talking in the first place? Like yet again, the shit talking, the rage baiting, the roast sessions of like it constantly insulting each other. That does seem to be, I don't like playing the game. I don't like playing the game of like, oh, it's just banter, it's just funny. That like no, that does seem to be like a leash farming tactic. It's like you're it's like micro leashing. It's like doing like these little things, these little passive aggressive things in order to sort of harvest packets of your energy. That does seem to be what this really is. And so I've never understood the nature of quote unquote friendships in this realm at all. It feels like an energy harvesting tactic. It feels like a distraction. It's super high maintenance, and there is a transactional sort of contract element to it that I'm really not a fan of, right? So I think that I think that like one of the biggest things too is that like being in a friend group that is very much of the world, it keeps you plugged in. Through peer pressure, through social pressures, it keeps you plugged into this prison planet, because you have people who are constantly saying that, oh yeah, yet again, like all the obligations and all the things, all the contractual agreements that you have to fulfill in order to be friends with this person. If you keep that up, if you keep maintaining that, what ends up happening is that you stay plugged into the world. You stay you're distracted by the things of the world. You're going to the events, hopping on the game, having to go into the group chat and talk to people in the group chat, the micro looshing, all of your energy being harvested in like the rage baiting sessions, the trolling, like the roasting sessions, the ball busting set, like all that stuff is designed to keep you plugged into the world, to keep you plugged into the matrix. And a lot of times, and I think this might just be the nature of people who are spiritually inclined, because I noticed like the more spiritually inclined a person is, like the more introverted they are. And I think that this is something that I've mentioned in a previous video, which is that I think that that sense of isolation, like or not the sense of isolation, but like that instinct to isolate from the outside world, the instinct to isolate from people, the instinct to not go out as much, just to be a homebody, to stay at home. That is like a spiritual instinct to protect your energy, to protect your loosh, to not give your energy to the world. And I've talked about this before, like a long time ago, I think, which is that cities, if you want to look at like going out in the city, going out on the town, like a night on the town. Right, like if you look at from a sky point of view, a lot of cities look like microchips. They look like motherboards, right? So anytime you go out into the world, it's like you're plugged into the motherboard. You're like an electron flowing through the circuitry of this world, right? And so I think that that instinct to be an introvert, to not talk to as many people, to not interact with to interact with as little people as possible, because that does prevent the energy harvesting. It prevents the loosh harvesting. Right, and yet again, like the conventional sort of friendships that I see, like the stuff you see on TV and movies, and the stuff that you see, in real life, where it's like the idea of friendship that's promoted in this realm is very foreign to me. I don't really get it. I don't really get that constantly having to fulfill conditions and pander to the emotions of other people, and yet it's like there's these silent obligations that you have to fulfill, or else people perceive, oh man, you've changed, you've moved on. Why have you done that? It's like it's my life. So like, why do I have to like build my life? Why do I have to build my schedule around your every whim? It's just tiring to me, and I think that yet again, it's designed to be an energy harvesting sort of a thing. And I think that most friendships are leash harvesting contracts, like a lot that a lot of people go into. And yet again, like I do believe that most friendships in this realm are, because people feel like they have to do it, or people feel like, like people do it because like they see it in like on movies and TV, and so they feel like they're doing something wrong if they're not, friends with like 10 different people, which is, it's completely ridiculous. It's okay to be, sort of a loner. It's okay to do that, and it's okay to not, structure your entire life around the whims of other people. So I don't know. It's just I've just never gotten, the conventional idea of friendship and all the, friendship, quote unquote, the energy contract, the transactional element to it. I've never got that. I think that is like a huge part of like what keeps people in the prison planet, what keeps people plugged into the matrix, right? So I think that is, just something I wanted to, talk about, right? But yeah, that's the video.
Rather interesting. Tripped out a small second. Saw something weird today. Lost my phone in the Uber. Got it back. Fucking thank fuck. Bit of a story that. No one's here, so I might not tell all the stories. But there was something really weird that happened if you're playing along at home, because this is just like you can't do it. But it happened. I'm out there today and I see this. You can't make it up. You literally can't. You can't make that shit. You can't make it up. You literally can't. You can't make that shit. You can't. You literally can't. You. I don't even know if that's the same lady, but it's a little bit off tap. It's just a little bit. It's a little bit. Because yeah. How you going? Say hi to Mum for me. You. Yeah, so that was interesting. After getting my phone back, just in time, like the wacky part of it was she walked in before I actually had got it back. And then I got it back, kind of like just in time to get proof. I know, pretty fucking off tap, eh? 5 days later. And I swear, I mean, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure, like it's a different lady. So I would have remembered, and like, no, because like, see, what happened was I couldn't take that. When I seen her walk in, didn't have my phone, but I didn't give a fuck. Lady. So I walked after them and was like, you. And I was actually not you, it was I was just checking for the ravens. And then I went, so do you sell washing powder? Didn't really get a reaction. So maybe this person actually has no idea about the other incident at the smoke shop, where I saw that exact same shirt, which is the one that was designed by me, but for me, never had that colour pattern before. I've told like a few people and they're just like totally blank face. They don't even know what to say. I've told 3 people, 4 people. 4 people know about it, and they're just like, nothing. There's nothing they can say. So even if this is a fluke, that's some next level shit. Like, I'm sorry, but there's like, it's like just what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, 5 stars with the chocolate. Like when I was up there that day, I like rolled my smoke. I actually did life just after it. Chopper flew straight over me. Now today I go in the back, sneak in the back. Like I walk from like this spot. Like I didn't get dropped exactly where I wanted, like thought it was, but I saw this gap in the like railing thing off the side of the road. So I was like, yeah, that'll do. And I walked for a little bit. I got to the top where I was actually supposed to get out. And there's this dude there wearing a blue shirt. I was like, no way. And he looked familiar, like I've seen him before, he's a local. And just somehow, he like had walked from wherever he lived to that exact spot. Exactly when I was supposed to be there. Oh, what? And then so I just like, was like, I'm not talking to this guy. Okay. See if he responds first. That's my new rule, actually, for a while. And he's like, howdy. I'm like, hey. And that was it. Like I just walked off into the bushes, off the track. There was heaps of like weird tracks up there. And I was like, yeah, I want to explore for a bit. Had my weed, had my fucking shit. I found a nice spot. I'm like, fuck, I don't have my phone. And that hurt because I knew exactly where it was, on the seat of the Uber. I'm like, fuck. I'll just run down the bottom and borrow the new guy's phone. Whatever, ring Uber. Can't ring Uber, by the way. You can't. Like, so I was just lucky when I rang my phone down there, that fucking, the guy answered. But like, I just bolted down from like up there, top of Hogan's, all the way down the bottom in like 10 minutes, something. I didn't time it. I was just like, fuck it. I want my phone back. Hurt my foot a bit, but it was downhill, so it was okay. If I was going uphill, that would have been a lot more fucked up. But yeah, got back. Fucking lucky. He answers it and it fucking says, oh, I'll bring it back for $40. I'm like, yeah, alright, whatever. And got that off there and paid him. But it was lucky that everything worked out. And when he got there, the Uber guy, like he said there was like some good people in the back. So it was true. Like I thought, yeah, he's not going to see my phone, and whoever gets in the next ride is going to fucking see it and maybe take it. I was like, fucking please. And then yeah, that's what happened. They actually like handed it to the driver, and then he made $40 cash. But whatever, I wanted it back straight away. So fuck it. Would have cost $40 to go and pick it up anyway, in an Uber anyway, to wherever. Well, I don't know, he could have just brought it back, but like whatever. I was just like whatever, you know. So yeah, he made $40 out of it. That was fun out. And then I'm sitting like, but yeah, before that lady walked in, like, cause I'm waiting for him to. I'd figured out I was getting it back. What a fucking weird day, like seeing that lady though. That was a different lady. I like it was the same. Didn't pay attention enough, but like that's enough for someone to pretty much go to psych ward. Like I've been experiencing psych ward level insanity for hardcore for a while, but it's upticked more the last few days, even just since that last thing. No one's going to believe that. Like it's that fucked. I've got the shirt there. I videoed that on Thursday, and what time? 1:50. And like that happened at 2:00. Like I mean, it's pretty much the same time. It's pretty much timed exactly the same time. But would have been. Like there is a gang stalk then, you know. Like I'm doing some Sherlock Holmes shit on this shit, man, and it's just like I think you'd have to be Sherlock Holmes type to handle this, because it's not funny. Like it's funny, but it's just like what the, like how's that for synchronicities again? I'll get heaps of blue. I've been buying the Maximus blue one, but I changed my shirt to red the other day, and people must be like, what's he doing? It's got red on again. He had red pants on the other day. Now he's got a red t-shirt on. What the fuck? That's the one you don't really want, I think. Anyway, I've been talking to the ravens a lot. It's fun. 15. Fucking. Anyway, that was a bit too many. Probably. Oops. Get 7 or 9, maybe. I've brought them in. I've made them happy, and hopefully everyone else gets it. So like, I think I'm getting help because I heard like before. That's food. Like further away. So I'm like, sweet. Maybe someone else is helping. Like, I actually would like help because if someone else can chip in another $10 for food and whatever, then they all get fed more, then better. Because there's a couple I've seen now that've come to my house that are really stragglers. But yeah, my 4 are all good. So, and then sometimes I only have 4, which is good because it means that others are hopefully getting fed somewhere else, where they are closer to, whatever. I always get these regular ones that rock up first. It's their territory, whatever, or closest to, whatever. I don't know how it works. Because sometimes there's a shitload, so they actually do share a lot of their territories for food. You know, so if there's surplus food, they'll let the others know. But if there's not, they won't. They kind of don't at the start. And now they've switched on. They are getting greedier, so they won't fly off and do any fucking to let anyone else know straight away. That was just done at the start for the closest ones. You know, because it gets a bit fighty sometimes. Especially the females, I think they fight more for some weird reason. I don't know, or the younger ones or whatever. It's very fucking interesting watching it all and learning how they operate with their calls. What sort of shit you can do that like either brings them closer or scares them. Some are very touchy, some aren't. Some are brave. There's one real brave one. If I could seem to think and remember that one, I'm pretty sure I know now. I'm just going to call it Brave. What's its name? It's brave. It's the bravest of them all. And I think it's a female. But there you go. What an emotional fucking ride. Again with the shirt. Like, what the? I mean, I was just laughing. You can't pay for this entertainment. If I'm doing some Neo shift in the fucking world shit, like I'm fucking bending the matrix to give me messages that I actually even know already. That's some off-tap shit. Like, that's cooked. Right? Like, if this is not gang stalking, it's still cooked anyway. Like, it's like what shit then. But for most people, probably. But I'm going to hold it. I'm going to create a sacred space in there. And I'm going to do shit properly with a circle. And so, yeah. The crystal ball will be used. Other things will be tried and used. And I'll find out what the best one is. I might make my own system too. Don't know yet. It's a bit hard. But yeah, it's fucking insane. Some of the things the shit up, and it's not made up. But I wish it was in a way, because then it could just be like, I don't know, some dickhead that just made some shit up or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard shit that people have said that sounds made up. But this is fucking, I couldn't even think of how to make this up even. Like, who would make that up? I've got a video of it. I've got the shirt there. What the fuck is going on? Anyway, there you go. That's what's fucking going on. That's what's fucking going on. I just said, say hi and come for me, and then turned around. That was about at the picnic bench where the ravens like used to be. That was like kind of their spot. No, they're not there. And I don't recognise those ones in the ones I've got, so I don't know what the fuck actually happened, to be honest. I think they might have been all killed or some shit, like to get to me, or some shit like that, probably. And I've just been trying to figure it out forever. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever know. But you would have thought the two parents would have gone back because it's their territory. So I can't figure it out. Sometimes it's like they fly in briefly, whenever that last time was. Fuck, I don't know. Wasn't for long. Maybe they think that it's my territory now, and I've pushed them out. Maybe they are in the fucking old mix. I should have got footage of. See, I would know. I reckon I would know. Maybe I've brought them out of there. Maybe I've brought them out of it. I don't know. But yeah. I just put out live this now. UFOs and fire choppers flying directly over here. I'd say that's, and this sort of shit, I'd say that's like max level, 5 stars, GTA style fucking gangster look, man, situation. You know what the interesting one is though? How they get the witnesses of the actual gang stalk. So like there'll be a gang stalking situation, and then there's just a bunch of people that are gang stalkers just there to watch me, like watch my reactions and shit. Like, it's funny as. And so if I'm just like laughing at the thing, then they're just like kind of like, huh, okay, well he thinks the whole thing's funny. Yeah, that's right. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like completely lose my shit as well? Like I almost lost my phone. I was almost going to lose my shit on that because I'm taking in a way. And that was like, fucking, I needed that guy's help. And just lucky. I was like, what am I supposed to fucking do now? Again, I'll fucking go through that whole bullshit, go down to the fucking, get a new phone and fucking start all over again. Fuck's sake. This is like that. Oh, it's the worst thing too, because I had this day planned to like explore around up there. It didn't matter anyway, because I was followed anyway. I've got some dude there. And like, I ran down, and I seen these other two dudes on their way up, like pretty high up. And I'm just like, fucking, you for me too, like. I just bolted down. I seen that dude in the blue shirt come walking out like half an hour later or some shit. After I got down there. I was down there for a good half an hour before I seen him walk off. I was just like, that was interesting how he just surprised there at the top of the hill. When I got out of the Uber and walked for like fucking 2 minutes, there's a dude there. I'm just like, were you sent here or some fucking thing? Like, oh man, he probably doesn't even know. But that's the thing, I'm dealing with like the fucking everything, the whole realm. The everything that controls everything. And then there's other two dudes, like I seen them later on when I walked off and followed that chick. Like when they first came in, with this other chick, she walked off. I followed her and made a bunch of noises. And I seen those two dudes. Actually, no, that was another one. Right, hang on. I walked up there a little bit again. That's right, yeah, no, by myself. And I saw the last duck. Yeah, the ducklings, if if you ever saw that video back ages ago with the snake. The first sighting of the red belly, there was like 7 ducklings with their mother. Well, there was one that survived, and it was with the mother, and now it's not with the mother, and it's like about that big. And I was there to see that by itself. I'm probably one of the only few people that actually know that whole thing. Like, that's actually one of fucking a whole bunch that I saw that everyone would have seen. Like, if they paid attention, like, they know what the fuck's going on. They don't they? See, that's the thing. They probably walked in and gone, oh, look, ducklings. And then they come in again later on and go, oh, look, one little duck. And they don't even know that that's actually the one that's left. I know that because I'm there all the time. So it basically had been fledged, I guess, from the mother. When normally there would have been a whole bunch that would have gone at once. They would have still been probably hanging around, but no mother there. And it did this cheeping, like it was, I talked to it, right? I'm like, good luck, Doug. Good luck, Doug. You're the last one. And I went, like out to it, like to its mother. But it was me that did that. That was a bit emotional. I was off the railing, like right over to where the water is, because you can jump over there. Just sat there, had a spliff, and fucking thank fuck no one came. It was a miracle. It must have manifested a little tiny time gap. Usually it's good around there, 3 o'clock if it's really hot. Yeah. Most people can't be fucked with that. They're tired, worn out. There's a few people. Anyway. That was weird how that park ranger saw me that day. That next day after that fucking chopper flew over. And I had the red shirt on, still like, been rocking that for a few days. He walks over and so there's no drama now, is there, or something? I'm like, what the fuck's been talked about? I haven't even been here, like, down here, you know? Wandered around up there. That's what the drama was about. It was me. And I got a flyby too. It actually tracked me up. And then there's dudes there, because that's where I wanted to go today, to just be like private, because it's nice and quiet. Nope. No, of course not. You can't make it up. You just can't. Like, what if these people, like, what if I'm actually experiencing some of the crazy level shit? Like, where people are actually controlled demonically, archons. And that will just happen, like, just for me. Like, they wouldn't even know, maybe, what's going on. What if I'm at that level? That's insane. In a way, I'm controlling them because it's my life. And if I'm like manifesting things into my life that are crazy, because I want that to get more messages of that this is actually like some kind of a realm and everything, like the matrix. Well, I keep getting, and that's me doing that then. Fuck. Alright, let's just stop. Just before it gets too bad. Because you can sit there and think about that for a while. I mean, yesterday, I'm with Gilberto. We had this fucking forward drive just like come out of nowhere. Over this bit of lawn where you're not supposed to drive, like the road was there, and we're in a car park. It just comes out of nowhere, like over this bit of grass, over like bit of cement thing where the fucking like parks were. Like, you know those cement fucking bits? It's just gone over that and fucking then just out of the car park and then down the road. And I'm just like, what the fuck actually, like, was that? Just after that, there was like a few like white kind of like Ute SUV things with the back thing or whatever. Like, vroom, and then that one again, and then like it's just something was going on, like a whole bunch of shit. Council worker come along, started blowing leaves in front of this house. The people came home. I was like, are we in like a prime gang stalk location or something? Where like if there is someone like me just here, they just go, they can just pull all these triggers, or it's undoing it. It's fucking nuts. Because then we went to a survey, and get this, you're not going to believe it. I got the 3 blues in a row. While, wait for it, Electric Blue is playing at the survey in the little car wash section. Yeah. Yep, the old rock classic Electric Blue. I fucking, no way. But like Ice House, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it? Isn't it? Huh. That's, no way. So like, that's the thing. I'm like, that's one of the things I'm sensitized to now is the blue car. I get heaps of them. When I was leaving out there, like leaving, just walking off, I've got an Uber from a different spot. A blue hatchback coming, SA Golf, blue number plate. And this lady drove past right when I looked at the windscreen, like the side screen, the side window. Puts her hand up like this to cover her face. I'm like, come on, really? Just after you fucking majorly gang stalked me again, and then you're like coming in like, what? Embarrassed because I'm actually gonna see who the fuck you are, or something. I don't know. But she didn't want to be seen. No shit, I'll get out the front. He's like, off tubes. I was at the fucking shop, and that's like, I got went to the checkout, and like this chick went to one of the other ones, not the kiosk. And like, I'm gonna open this one. I'm like, yeah, cool. And they just do leaving, and he coughs. He does a cough, does a gang stalk cough thing, right? And I just went, you. They said it exactly like that, pretty much. Just went, you, like normal voice, you, not like you, like that. And the chick, her face just dropped to the floor, man. I was like, oh no, I'm fucking upset. And the dude coughed again, but I didn't do another you. I was just like, I wanted her to not like get it, like she was upset, and I was just like, well, so how's your day going? And I got her talking, and that she was fine, but like, yeah, that was fucking interesting. Dude comes in by smokes that I've seen before, and he goes, it's a bit warm, isn't it? That's my line. And I just said, yeah, no, it is a bit warm, isn't it? It's toasty. I like that one too. See it? Like, it's just a movie script now. Like, you can't make some of this stuff up. You just can't. I just fucking crazy. Cray. Absolutely cray. I reckon the only person that would actually have fun with it would be probably like a psychologist, but then it might be fucked. Cool, he knows. We're just gonna keep him here. He knows. Because like they would know about people that are gang stalked, and then like if you do sort of start talking about it too much, that's probably not like good, I guess. You just have to keep it to yourself as well. Like, not get affected, even if you like, because that's how they want you. But like, I just can't help myself. It's too entertaining. It's a bit like sick and worrying, but it is like it's actually funnier than that. Like the amount of energy of that being weird and concerning that would fuck people up. A lot less than how good they are. Like it's funny to me. It's more funny because it's like it's a nice try. Like I would have tried better or done something. I don't know. They're not very good at it. Like it's just funny. It's just funny. Fucking. Like they're trying to affect me with my mum, which it did a little bit. I mean, the first one there fucked me up, but now they've gone and done it again. I've like built up an armor just from that first one 5 days ago, and now it's funny. Now it's like, well, let's just say it's actually her doing it. It could happen. or someone's doing it to get me in trouble because I'm talking about it. I don't know. I thought of that. If I can, yeah, look, that could be it. Or that it's actually to affect me about thinking about that. Which, like, I've already stuck to my guns and not contacted. That's what was the thing, so that's what it is. So, yeah. So, like, I don't know if it's, like, really worked how they wanted it to. I guess they wanted me to, like, kind of lose it. But I was going to lose it over losing my phone today. Which they probably thought, oh, that's not even something that we had any control over. Fuck, he's going to get pissed off over something we haven't even done. They're probably watching like, damn it. Because I get more pissed off at my own shit. You dumb cunts. Yeah, so like this is actually kind of entertaining in a way. Like you can't pay money for it. It's not in the greatest like plays ever written. Like it's not even as good as Shakespeare. This is better. Shakespeare would be like, oh fuck, I guess you're the best now. Because I could write this, and if this was an actual like, movie, it'd be off its head. Like, how the fuck does someone have all this shit? Like, honestly, in 6 months, since I've been getting out, basically, I had those body cams before. I was so paranoid and everything. I don't even know where they went because I got so sidetracked with like the walks, and it didn't matter. I like broke through it. It would have been good to have more evidence of certain things. But I guess people aren't going to perform a certain way if you've got the fucking body cam on you all the time. You have to like hide it somehow. No, it wasn't doable. It was only really good for like, I don't know, when I was scared, I suppose. Still, at night, I took it in like one of the first couple of times or some shit. I can't even remember what it did, really. I have to look on the memory cards. They would come in handy though for like, I don't know, making a video or something if I ever do it. Do that again. Fucking tripped out by it. I brought a sick joint. Took me ages. That girl at the food man, she's like, so how's your day? Like, when she started it, I just said it gets better and better every day. I said I had an eventful day. This morning, I think it was, the chick was like, oh, it was something like it was a bit dodge, I said, or something, and this is like, oh, I hope you have a better day, I hope your day gets better, or something. And then I'm like, oh, it always does in the end. Like, that was this morning. When I got woken up by that, and that pissed me off. But it didn't matter because I just stayed awake. Well, that was last night, wasn't it? I don't even know what day it is compared to, like, it's just there's too much that happens every day. Or there's just too big of a thing that happens in the day, every day. And that's why I just can't tell what day it is anymore with how long ago a certain thing happened. Because there's one every day. It's like, fuck, well, I was going to think that thing happened like yesterday, and there was one the day before, there was one the day before that. And to me, that was sort of like the same day, really. But yeah, it would be good if I could just speed it up somehow. I have a whole bunch in it. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't say that. That's not good. That's overwhelmed thing. Well, I am still. I don't even know how I've got energy right now. The fluids, fucking sugar water. I had coconut water. And these two little ride can things. The exercise one and the sleep one. Yeah. And that's actually given me a whole bunch of everything, like nearly. I had a whole handful of blackberries as well. Pick some more. Good luck trying to find them. Lady goes up to me and Danny, well, you know they poison them. And I'm just thinking to myself, she doesn't know how they do it. They don't foliar spray blackberry. They're fine. If they're alive, they're fine. Trust me. They got to cut it all away first. So if you don't see any cut away fucking blackberry, I haven't poisoned shit because you got to poison the base. Like you got to find the chunk where the roots go in and cut it all the way down off completely and then kill that. That's how they do it. You're welcome, lady. I just didn't want to help. I just didn't want to do it. I was like, no, let her have it. She was rude. She can have that. Yeah? Like I'm starting to learn it a little bit now. Is that really worth my time and energy to stop enjoying the blackberries to help fix that? That one? That one? No. Just goes to show how much she knows about Mario. Like there's a crew that actually do that. They're in there. They have a sign and everything. And they take whole big bags full of the cut off bits. Right? So if they were foliar spraying, that would be left there. One jab, 2 jab, 3 jab, 4, 5 jab, 6 jab, 7 jab, 8. Dead. Lots of ambulances being heard lately. Unfortunate. That's so much better having no family and friends. So much better. I don't give two fucks. Animals, mate. Animals outweigh, I swear, those ravens are smarter than like the majority of the people. Fuck, even the koala, dopey as fuck as it is probably smarter than a lot of people. No. No. Fuck. We're screwed. I'm starting to think like Iranian and Persian type people are pretty cool. And Kurdistan, all that. I think they're actually like pretty nice compared to some. I don't want to get all like that, but it's hard to step around it, isn't it? Not making a point. But yeah, they've gone through some shit, apparently, yeah. So the Uber driver was from there. He's lived here for 38 years. Daddy's from Kurdistan. He's lived here for 30-something years. I got my phone back. I think they're fairly kind, actually. I haven't experienced a lot of rape, but out of Vietnamese, Indian, Italian, which I've had experience with, they're better than those ones. Sorry, shit, I did do it. Oops. There's no better. There's just whatever. But if you're going to be Australian, you have to be like this. It's fucked. It's fucked. Because it's like, we're everything, but then you're one as well. So, I don't know. Wouldn't it be weird if I've got people from overseas actually stalking me here? Like they've travelled? That would be smart. Because I've had that thought of that has happened. Like from Germany and France. So, but I could be wrong. But I haven't seen them again. And that dude from Germany didn't even say goodbye. He said goodbye to the Filipino dude right in front of me, and I was just like waiting, and he didn't even look over or nothing. He walked off. I just didn't even do anything. I was just like, all right, well, cool. It was cool talking to that dude like 4 or 5 times or whatever it was. More than that. And then he just went. He said, he's go, oh, today's my last day. Like I overheard the conversation. I was just like, this is all a bit weird. Because I'm not sure if, like, they're all gangsters. And that was actually deliberately done. That would make sense then, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, let's say goodbye to each other right in front of him and see if he comes over. But don't say goodbye to him and, you know, yeah. Whatever. Even if it's not, it's still part of, like, everything that you're experiencing that you're kind of creating part of it, basically. So it's just fucking cooked. Like when you actually start to experience this for real, like it's not just in some video about like blah blah woo woo, sounds woo woo, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I can just move on with my life and not think about it. And then it happens. It's like, oh, wow. It's a bit different to actually experience it than actually just know that is the thing. I really don't know what else to say about today or any of those weird things. But yeah, Danny was wearing a blue shirt on his last day. I thought, what? And that was after I told him that blue. It's kind of spun out. Like everything I buy is nearly blue. It's the same fucking blue now. Like it's on the fucking yogurt, that blue. It's on the chips. It's on the drink that I buy. And I am starting to see quite a lot of it. You know, there's a bird that collects all bits of blue things like that, and like puts it all around the nest, or whatever. Like the lyrebird or some bird or whatever. It's like in Queensland or some shit. Does it? Can't remember. Like all the bits of blue rubbish, all that same blue. It fucking knows that it can see it and it picks it up and decorates its whole nest area. Like littered it all around, just all this shit. For real. Maybe I was one of them in a past life. Or maybe I need to transform into that. I'll go out to the bush, kill a raven, put its, what is it, the feathers and the oil on my body, and then transform into one of them things. Go backwards. It's like some Buddhist shit, but going backwards from human to animal again. Why would you want to do that? Some people have told me they want to go back to being, oh no, hang on, no, that was something else. They could remember when they were a grain of sand. I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude, that's fucking weird. What else have I got? Is there anything that I've got that's needs to be said about everything's fucking, no, just weird, Looked like it was a different lady wearing the shirt at the exact same time, about 1:30. 5 days apart. What in the fuck? Like, you can't make that up. Like, you can't actually. Like, the only one that would make sense to people watching this if they think, oh no, he's full of shit. He's just given that shirt to someone to wear it, and then that makes sense. You know, but that's like got folds in it. Like, it's like clean and fucking. That's got it's been folded. It's still like it hasn't even been worn. You know? It's just nuts. You see that from the back too? But we've had the pockets flying around like that. Because it's different, like kind of like where the pockets are. And it's got this at the back, like that. It's the same thing. Like it's just nuts, actually. Like not once, but twice. And deliberate. Like I'm making all these noises behind that lady, and only the friend looked once. And that proves it to me that it would have been some mumbling or something like, oh fuck, he knows, don't, oh, you just look once or something. That's what she might have said. Like, and she just didn't turn around. She couldn't turn around and look because then I would have known for sure. I even did at them towards the end of, got to the picnic bench area and then I just yelled out, oh yeah, by the way, say hi to mum for me. Fucking. And then see the government car in coming like when I was getting the Uber out. Like, that might have been then. Her office or some shit. Because that lady put her hand up like this, oh no, he's looking, like this, like driving past, like, oh no, he's looking. That thing. I'm like, yeah, come on, really? Fucking, how much more? Come on, encore. I started doing these. Like we're watching polo. Oh, well done. Or some fucking bullshit in England. It's just, cheers for watching. Fuck, that's the first time I've actually looked. Let's go have this legend, whoever you are. Doesn't matter if it's a zero, anyway, because I'm still doing it. And it doesn't matter if I don't get comments, it doesn't matter. These are for me, maybe I'll watch them in like 10 years or whatever. Remember that time I like went through a spiritual awakening? Again, like the third time. Fucking hell. I don't know how many times I need these things, but maybe I need to go through a few. Well, don't look up. I've seen moving fucking stars, if you're me. I should just go and take someone to the pokies, place the pokies. Just stand there, do nothing, and watch them win. That used to happen. Anyway. Yep, there's something. Oh, that's a plane thing. I shouldn't be looking. Whatever it is, it's just going to be there. And the less I see of it, the better. Probably just that fucking new shit anyway. Oh, this is going to be fucking wild. Yeah, it's got everything. Maybe people are starting to be a little bit more themselves though. Around me. Because I am. I'm just a weirdo. But whatever. I'm not like a creep though. I'm not a fucking stalker creep. They're weird. That's something else. That's something else. I know who the fuck they are. I point them out. But I'm not that. But I'm weird. Definitely weird. But fucking not that. I get that. I have hundreds of them. But I don't do it to anyone else. I don't do it to anyone. So, I can just find out knowing who they are though. And they walk past with their dogs and shit. Let the dog sniff something and stop. I think those are the people that are actually kind of like worried about the Ravens. And I guess I know why. Because the Ravens are really smart and they don't like that. So people that get along with the Ravens are generally people that they're not actually going to get along with. And then the Ravens are going to know. So they just stay away then. It's wonderful. Get to know your local Ravens and then fuck off all the stalkers. Boom. 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 Okay. Yeah, and then you do the community actually a greater good. Because there's stalkers that creep everyone out, man. So, they can just streets. Yeah, help you straight out. Feed the birds. Yeah. Don't do it in a local park though. You get in trouble. Oh man, it sucked. I bought this muffin. I thought I'd buy an extra thing just for nice. All 4 magpies came. Gave a tiny bit to one of the pigeons, and then the baby was there. It got smashed, actually. The baby got absolutely, like, KO'd nearly by one of the parents because I was trying to feed it. That's a definite sign. I got up there and walked off. I said, no, you have to go find your own food now. They're not even going to accept it, me giving it like to you or anyone. It's cheating. They knew it was cheating, and plus they wanted to get it too. So like they're really extremely territorial on their young. Never seen that like that before. That was like clobbered. Like that was like actually getting belted. Like fuck off, you're kicked out of home basically. Like slam the door, fucking leave with a bruise. Like, I was like, what the fuck? It was quite spun out actually. Cruel actually, a little bit, like in a way. But they were sort of all tolerant of each other and they landed. Mate, absolutely. And I do see that in the ravens too. They're very fucking. Some of them, particularly like probably the ones that have been territorial elsewhere, come here, go for the food, and it's like, no, not having. They'll steal it off the other one, fly off and shit. It's fucking heaps cool. They're absolute legends. They're so smart, they can tell exactly like when to go when there's like something and then doggy or car too loud as a car or whatever. Freak them out. But that's like, I don't know, there's a few that will stay under certain things like that. Others are more timid or whatever, more scared or whatever. They just fly off real easily. But others are more like, no, I'm going to stay. That wasn't loud enough for me to leave. Some noises do get them all to go. But yeah, I guess it's fucking interesting seeing those ones that stay. Like when like a big loud car drives past, you know, 1 or 2 actually stay. They trust my voice like a lot, so I could actually coax them in after one of those loud sounds. Okay, and I'll take a step forward. Or you. Like if they're stationary, too busy looking around still, I'll go you, and then I'll like look over to the door and fucking start walking to it, you know, or flying. But sometimes they're still too nervous. But if they're on the railing, I mean the whatever it is, the fucking electrical wires, whatever, just you know the wires. Sometimes they're still too nervous. They jump down. When they're hungry, holy shit, they'll jump down pretty quick, and they'll actually come up really close and grab the food. As they get fuller, they're likely to fly off, you know, and just come back to get the easy. Like, yeah, I don't know. They don't take as many risks, I guess. And once they've been fed a fair bit, but at the start they'll fucking come straight in and fight for it. So it's spun out because they've been like, you know, fed pretty well in the morning, and then just vicious after that first 5-10 minutes. It's domination as well. It's like this one that I've called you, I'm pretty sure, he usually dominates, like, or lets one of the females kind of thing, and they'll all watch each other. It's sort of weird. In the morning it's a little bit different. I suppose it's sort of more that. But at the night, just land and like, it's all like, oh, I'm the big boss, I'm going to get mine first and fly off. And, you know, and then others like get theirs and quickly fly off. Like all real quick though, but it's like, it looks like it has to be done in a certain order, that one. Yeah, I think that's how it works. I think this you one, he lands first. Sometimes the parents do, I think, but he'll let the parents walk in front of him. It's more that he's just got the territory, kind of thing. It's like the one that's looking out for everything. He kind of probably wants to eat the first thing first too, so he looks dominant. And then, yeah, but there's this weird behaviour that they do. It's like that, but like also making sure it's safe for the others, and especially his mate. Well, I think that's what's going on. But then again, I think there might be another one. It's kind of the same. This brave one, I think it's a female, but I'm not sure if it's actually his female, unless he's got two. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on, really. Really hard to figure out. I've just seen them like twice. I'm not following them around, where they do all the other shit. You know? Peace out then. No more story time for you. Fucking hell, this is getting pretty smashed in. Probably just go. So, yo, it's bedtime. Pretty still. Yep, this is definitely more than normal. I wonder if anyone else has seen this same moving thing. I haven't seen any, but I wonder if other people have seen the exact same shit. Well, that's kind of fun. That's a plane, but I thought I saw another plane. Must be that one. No bats. There was bats last night, I think. What a spun out day about everything. Look, it's one of those reasons. It's one of those reasons, man. Like, either I've created it somehow for myself, or it is against the thing to make me think about mum for like whatever reason. I mean, that person I can't talk about. Like as if she just does that anyway, and then ignores. Yeah. I guess she just wanted a break from me. So, yeah, that's what it is. I don't really care, actually. That's what she wanted, so I don't really care. What's the point in still getting upset over someone that doesn't want to see you for a whole year? And then you have to actually apply it, I think, to, like, fuck it, just fuck it. Like, it's like someone just, like, breaking up with you, and it's like the final thing, like, okay, you definitely can't actually see me, well, good, but that actually helps in the long run, once you realise, well, this is actually good. Because I don't have, like, this is an actual rule for no contact. Wonderful. She can just contact me whenever she wants, in like a year, 2 years, 3 years, it doesn't matter to me. Oh shit, don't you dare. There's one. Yep, there's one. I had to see one. I had to at least see one. It's not even low. Oh, it's just fucking miles away. Cruising. Where'd we go? It stopped. Yeah. Oh shit. It just, like, either stopped or vanished. Alright, it's over there now. What? No, what the fuck, dude? No, what the fuck, dude? That's like close now. This camera doesn't work. Bring the phone. Come on. Well, I've had enough of that bullshit. Whatever they are. You can't help but not see them. Shit's fucked up. This shit's fucking weird, man. Stay all the time. All the time. feel. You. You. Pretty hot. Wow, that was fucking powerful as man. I'm off my tits now. I haven't done that for a while. I've been saving the dabs. That's finished. Wow. That was good. I lost my fucking. I've lost my fucking drink. I've got water though. Sweet. Get one of the bits of steak. Cheers, legends. Late tea. Okay, cooked it. Fuck. That's a bit there doesn't look very good. Too long. I still didn't find a fucking drink. I don't know where that is. I had another one of those Blue Maximuses. This is spun the fuck out. This shit you can't make up. No, you just can't. You just look. Pretty fucking weird, man. See the lady again. What the? Different lady, probably. Fucking toasted. What in the fuck? Come on. Fuck, just wherever I go, there's a whole bunch of weird shit. Like sometimes full blown, like a whole bunch of shit. So like, what the fuck? This was quiet, like literally, just when we got here, just completely normal, quiet, and it's just like a whole bunch of shit happens. A council truck rocks up, starts fucking doing something. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. You can't hang out with me anymore. It used to be a thing that you could have done. Yeah, you can't now, unless you want to experience that. I like to go secret ways, change my pattern, like every day. But I can't for certain things. I can't. So, fucking hell. I don't know what I've done. I've fucked up, maybe. Maybe I've actually have like, I don't know, fuck. I'm too loud. I need to create scarcity, but now I can't. Because then that makes people worried, because I'm out there all the time. I'm going a secret way. Oh, track him, where's he going? Oh, he's getting dropped off up there. Oh, we'll go meet him up there then. Imagine if that's the thing that happened today as well. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, he said he was going around up there like yesterday and that, so he's probably going to be up there again. They might have timed it actually perfect. They might have actually guessed, kind of just timed it perfectly. And then that guy's gonna get a gift card. Oh, that's what I forgot to add. The two dudes that I ran past that I thought I recognised as well. When I seen them down there earlier, when I was walking in, when I went to see the duck, didn't finish that. I said to them, get this. I go to them, like kind of serious. I'm like, oh, so did you guys enjoy your gift cards? And one of them goes, gift cards? And I'm like, oh, sorry, wrong people. And just walked off. They would have no idea what the fuck I was talking about, probably. It was just a little joke for me, probably. But maybe they did get gift cards. I was just, I don't know. It feels weird. Everything feels weird. I can't do anything without some weird shit. I need to be able to figure out how to turn it down or something. Like it's like an annoying stereo. Like, you turn that down. Like fucking, I've got it fucking blaring. Wherever I go, it's like a circus now. Like, what the fuck? Like, there's no way. Am I actually creating this? Like, what the fuck for? I'm driving my higher self, or my higher self is driving me insane. I just need to get on with whatever the fuck it is I'm supposed to do, instead of just being whatever I am. But I am it. I'm just not practicing it. We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. Not, there's no choice now. I've had too many synchronicities, coincidences, whatever the fuck, 1 in a millions, near-death experience, fucking a whole bunch of shit. I'm just walking on that path up there. I'm pretty sure I stepped on that rock you're not supposed to one night when it was real slippery and rainy and wet and fucking muddy and shit. That could have been like straight off the cliff kind of thing. When I went there during the day, I was like, oh fuck. But I didn't really take it that serious. But I mean, if you did, you probably would think that's pretty serious. But anyway. I did that path a whole bunch of times in the dark, in the wet. It's actually more nerve-wracking doing it during the day because you can actually see. Like, so you're more nervous. Like at night, when I didn't even know it was that bad, I couldn't have given two fucks. Yeah. I mean, if you've got new shoes with grip on them, that's fine. Like, don't really have much to worry about. Confidence is in your shoes, pretty much. If you go crazy speed, like you just walk normally and just buy it, like you'd wear fucking thongs nearly, like probably these things. Nothing. So Sinooks. Cooking in Sinooks is over. We've moved on from that. We've moved on from pretty much everything. That's what I do. Everything changes like, real quickly with me. Before sitting in the kitchen out there and doing all that. I'm back to like exploring mode. There's a whole bunch of places I need to go to. Off the path. Like about 7 probably. I like going off the path and getting to a part where I can't actually go any further anymore. Fuck, this might look at this a bit dodgy, you know. I'm pretty sure up the top there, along the road there, that's where people have fallen off, I reckon. They look dodgy as. Fuck that. And that other hill I was on in the heat, going through there. But down it a bit, that's not good. Not good idea. And so all of a sudden it gets like real steep, and then you're just like, oh, standing on this sort of shit. Maybe I'll go back. Yes. That's good. Yeah. Fun. I don't know what's more fun now, actually. I can't tell which one is. Because in summer, you can see everything now. Like in winter, it's all grass everywhere. You can't even tell where the actual road is. What's that? Oh, cool. He's back in my garden. That's awesome. Fuck. That real quick. I've been doing too much stuff with my phone. Out there, I guess. Probably. Cool. I get this slow fucking thing now. 1.5 megabits. So this might fuck up. This is a lot to eat. It's hard to eat. I don't know. As long as I get one of these in me, I'm good. And the yogurt. I haven't got that yet. But I've got a different one, I think. Not that one. It's like the Greek one or whatever. Getting over it though. Might get the whistles tomorrow. Fucking this is kind of getting annoying. But I know there's a lot of energy in there. Like the meat is working, kind of thing. Like not fully. It's like I do need more of something else. God knows what it is. Just more meat and more. Carbohydrate and oil and fat and stuff. I pretty much get a lot of nutrients and a lot of liquid, a lot of fluid. I think I'm getting enough calcium with those things, like magnesium and the fucking other thing, potassium. Pretty sure they all work together or some shit. But you might need them all kind of at the same time. But like the calcium and the magnesium probably together more than anything. I don't know, it's not like I'm like missing out on a whole lot of stuff, probably. But I could probably have eggs and probably like, I don't know, a couple bits more of like fruit and veg or some shit. Like apple and oranges instead of just bananas, because bananas are not really that good. I don't know, they're all of those are not really good. I don't know what it is. I'd actually cover it all pretty good. I'm still put on weight. That'll be a whole nother thing. I need to get my foot fixed first. I need to do that recovery first. And then some kind of put on weight recovery program, which I mean fuck all running again. So I don't really want to do either of them. But this is getting ridiculous. It might just be getting the new footwear. Proper ones, proper fitted. Like go to fucking that Run DNA thing. Or maybe even go to Athlete's Foot first and get them to do it. Whatever they do. And then go to Run DNA. Because they, like, you can run on a treadmill there and they just, like, look like you're running, whatever. I'm pretty sure I'd run more on my front of my foot. So more flat-footed than, like, actually naturally put my heel first. But downhill I will, and that's how I've done that. But by having this thing that, like, so the Achilles tendon basically is like pistoning in the shoe. And it's called pump bump, this bursitis thing. Because your foot's moving around in there. Like the heel's too big, I think. No, it's just the way the shoe is designed. Anyway, like something more, not as high. Because that was one thing that was mentioned too in the thing that was like caused from high heels. Chicks that wear that, do that. So I've experienced the same thing somehow. Just on that foot, which is weird. But what's even weirder is the ganglion is gone. That I can't even make sense of. No one can. You can't. You're not allowed to. It's not allowed. That's why my doctor didn't actually say it to me, because he knew I would have reacted to that. Going, well, isn't that something that's not supposed to even happen? You're not supposed to have a sinus tarsi ganglion disappear. Like it's there, isn't it? I don't know. I guess a rare case they can actually just disappear completely and not be seen again on a fucking scan. Ultrasound, fucking thing. You gotta be shitting me, bro. Somebody needs to call the CIA right now. Get one of those UFOs to just come pick me up and take me to fucking Area 51 and all my shit. And a separate UFO. And my cat. And the ravens. I have a special paddock at Area 51 for my ravens. A little house called Jezza. Where's that gone, though? And this is a bone deformity in the heel. Well, why that heel and not the other heel? Can I make this go away? I think I can make it go away. It is already gone, actually. I don't know why we're having this discussion. This is in the past. Present is the foot's already fixed. That didn't work last time. What the fuck, dude? Like, no. This is just, it's a game. It is. 100% game. Fucking bendable. The whole thing in the Matrix when he, like, gets, Morpheus takes him off to that thing. He's like, there's balls that can be bent or whatever, right? And he jumps over and shit in that fucking place, right? That's what it is. There's something like that. Fucking teeth, mate. I need new teeth. I just want to end this. I don't know. I haven't done one for like a couple of days. I thought I'd do one. A few things to talk about. 26 degrees, that's not bad now. But the whole world can hear me talk. Pretty much. Hello. I reckon I could probably like almost say Gilberto Lamna and he'd hear me from his house, which is miles away. Probably not. It's probably unrealistic, but it'd be close. I wonder if that, like, where I've gone in there, like the Giant's Cave and stuff, I wonder if it's like actually getting that sound into the suburbs somehow, if you do yell really loud. Like I thought my yelling that day stayed in there, it was contained. But maybe it did come out. But I'm pretty loud, so I don't know what happened with the audio. I want to go there. Oh, hang on, get someone else to go there and play something that I know at a certain dB, so I can measure how far that travels. I'm not going to do that, but it'd be interesting if you could and you did. Oh, you'd have to close it down, like for science. From the university. This is what we're going to do. We're going to close that down and see how far sound travels in it based off of some bullshit research that we want to do based off fucking, I don't know, mountain, audio of mountains. I'll just call it that. It's call it some bullshit research. Fucking thing. Oh yeah, and the sound bounced off this rock this way, and fucking we had this microphone set up here, 800 meters away from it. It created this recording. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so then we matched that with the recording of the other one that bouncing off there for fucking 50 meters, and we discovered this. Kind of bullshit. Why? Who's gonna care? A 14-year-old that gets a science magazine, reads it and goes, oh yeah, that's cool, and then forgets about it forever. Oh, wonderful. Pythagoras. Algebra. Dabskins. This is actually pretty good. I think I'll get this one again. Salted caramel cake. Like, what the fuck name is that? Okay. Fair enough. That's what I use. So what's wrong with you? Oh, I'm autistic, got bipolar, anxiety. You know. What do you use? I just have some salted caramel cake every now and then, and it fixes me pretty good. Oh really? Yeah. Yeah. Goes good with coffee too. Cool. Perfect day. So you can get away with it. They have no clue what you're talking about, but you're not lying. Yeah, I've actually got medical salted caramel cake. What? Yeah, that's right. Well, so what's in it? It's salted caramel cake. That's what it is. But it's medical. And they're like, right. So what, you get that at a pharmacy? Like, yep. No, got no idea what the fuck's going on. I'm having fun with life now. Like, honestly. Oh man. It does get actually better every day. There's some kind of weird, crazy thing. I guess it's how much you think into it too, I suppose. What you create it to be. Because you could just let it go, not even. Yeah. I have to do that with a lot of things. But whatever. Certain little small things in people, what partnerships, like a couple or the family with their children, all the subtleties and everything. I'm just like, oh fuck, here we go, mind fucked again. Oh, just get out of here. Like it just happens all the time, too much, sensory overload, all the time. So it's fucking weird that I've gone and just bathed in it. It's like the absolute evil thing to me. Like, better just stay home, not do that, conserve my energy. I'm just out there like, yeah, fucking, like being, just jump in a fucking pool of piranhas, basically. Now I'm talking like a fucking raven. My door open during the day. 6 in the morning. What the fuck's happened? Transformation, man. Transformation. Oh well. Steak sandwich. Down. Finally. Don't know where my fucking drink went. Kind of good that I'm saving it though, but I thought I had 2 and I was drinking 1. No, actually I did finish that one. There is one though somewhere. I should save it for like a walk. Which I probably shouldn't even have. I shouldn't walk for like at least 10 days. I have to do that whole experiment again, which is shit. Like I don't want to do it. And this sort of thing you can keep just kind of getting it better and re-fucking it up. I found, I guess. I've done it a bunch, so whatever. But I would like it to go away. Fuck knows. with this thing forever. I can't imagine how it would be, because if it's a bone deformity, that's just been like that forever. And so somehow just, I don't know. It says it all in that fucking report. Well, Leanne, oh, there's people who've commented. How about that? I'm not used to comments. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I haven't had anyone comment for a while. Sorry about that. For like, shit, 10 videos, man. I just sit here and talk and then end it. That's what's been happening for ages. I feel bad there's actually comments. But what was I supposed to reply to? Was there something important? No. But it was just rude not to look, I suppose. I don't do the... I haven't had an audience for like forever. I can't remember the last time I had people come. I'm pretty sure everyone's on board. I don't know. Pretty sure all the people that used to comment can comment. Yeah. I'm not gonna put what you said. Hang on. Block me if you want. I don't care. I don't care at the moment. I have cared in the past about that. But I unblocked everyone like ages ago. I've done a whole bunch of things since that. No, it's gone off its head. This whole year. It's like a whole hang on. 20, it's like 20 days, man. Of just insanity. Like, pretty much. Like, I haven't been able to, I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit before that. Like, Christmas as well was a bit weird. But yeah, no, it's been like since New Year. Like, I've been out there every day. I have not missed a day for a long time, actually. It doesn't feel like that. Or maybe I have. No, I just can't remember. Like, I'm always going in there. I was irritated how my sunglasses got stolen yesterday, but no, it's not too bad. No. Shit day, but I had good luck with getting my phone back. So just find out, like, Leanne, if you've been listening. Oh, I think you're going. Now for 0. Okay. Just find out. Live. Actually, I will just go. I'm going to go. So bye. Anyone wants to say goodbye? Say goodbye. Windy. The wind's coming. I think everyone's going to bed now. I don't know. Keep doing shit. There's still school holidays, I think. It's nice when that ends. This tobacco is so bad when it gets dry. And it just dries up heaps quick. And that can... whatever. Especially when I've gone out the last bits. It's like fucking shit. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Yep, course 0. I'm going. 111 minutes. Peace out. Stay magical. Stay toasted. Jezza out. Well, you.